Hello everyone, back into today's first video. Doing Storm Watch for today's first video. So it's pretty hot out there at the moment. It's going to get hotter for the rest of today. We're probably going to see temperatures peaking somewhere around 33, maybe at the outside 34. And with this hot and unstable southerly wind, humidity increasing, we can expect increased risk of thunderstorms as the heat wave breaks down tomorrow. Now, there could be a few thunderstorms around this afternoon, this evening in the west and the northwest, but I think the further on we go through the night and into tomorrow, the risk of storms will increase. I'm going to talk you through all of the data in a moment. I'm going to have a look at several models and see what the forecasts are showing for this thundery potential in the coming days. Very good on that though, just say that coming up later on today, we're going to have the 10 to 14 day view update with all of the regular features, and also going to be a forecast for America tonight. Probably be quite late on, I would have thought, maybe after 10 o'clock. But there will be something coming for America later on. Probably not a day-to-day weekend forecast. I think we'll probably do it in the same format that we did on Monday's video. Seems to go down a little bit better. So, but anyway, there'll be an update coming up for America tonight. Right then, let's get on with it then. I'm going to start off with facts chart. So these are the human interpretation of models by forecasters at the UK Met Office. This fact chart for midnight. So really summing up the current situation. High pressures over Scandinavia, across the northeastern parts of Europe. Low pressures out in the Atlantic. And in between, we're sucking up these very warm to hot southerly winds. Humidity is lifting up too. Now, as we go into tomorrow, we find these weather fronts swinging in from off the Atlantic. This is the breakdown, but of course, as these fronts come into the hot, humid and unstable air, we will see that there's an increasing risk of these fronts triggering thunderstorms. There's convergence lines and there's cold fronts moving across the country, so there will be a risk of thunderstorms being triggered by those fronts as they come into the hot and humid air tomorrow. We go through to Saturday, and that cold front is pushing away towards the North Sea. Then we're into a different air mass. Really, we're into this west to southwesterly, and that's a cooler, fresher air mass that we have coming in from off the Atlantic as well. So by the time we get through to the end of the weekend, or the end of this week, I should say, start of the weekend, things will be on the change quite a bit. Okay, so let's have a look at the GFS then. So this is it, this GFS 6 o'clock run. Again, just summing up the situation through tomorrow, really. So the high pressure is up to the northeast, the low pressure is out to the west. Cold front coming in across the country, or cold fronts coming in across the country, moving into that hot and humid air, could be the trigger for heavy showers and thunderstorms. Upper air temperatures looking hot again tomorrow, though eventually as those cold fronts push across the country will bring cooler, fresher air in from off the Atlantic. A decent amount of cape and lifted as well tomorrow, particularly for more eastern parts of the country. So that looks pretty good in terms of the convective potential tomorrow, with those yellow, orange and even to red colours sitting there across the eastern side of the country. Okay, so let's have a look at some tomorrow data, starting with the GFS, so that's what I was just looking at, of course. Situation this afternoon, could see some heavy showers or storms breaking out across parts of southwest England to south and west Wales, possibly one or two through Northern Ireland, particularly across western parts of Scotland too. This is a weather outlook, by the way. Now, into the evening, again, these storms are trundling northwards across southwest England and Wales. That looks like it's a massive thunderstorm moving northwards, or a massive rain. I think they'll be much more scattered than you would think by looking at that. So even within these areas, southwest England, Wales, southwest Scotland, Northern Ireland, within those areas, not everywhere in there is going to get downpours and thunderstorms late this afternoon and into this evening. But there will be some big downpours around in those areas. Now, up to midnight, we find that first area of thunderstorms sort of moving northwards up the Irish Sea into southwestern parts of Scotland, again affecting Northern Ireland too. Some more storms beginning to get going down in the southwest, and also pushing into more southern counties up towards midnight as well. Early hours sees those storms in the south gradually sort of diminishing away, and then through tomorrow they start to intensify again through parts of northern England to eastern England, possibly into parts of the Midlands too. They carry on pushing northeastward. So eastern parts of England, like East Anglia, Lincolnshire, up to Yorkshire, and then going further northwards towards Northumberland, those sort of areas could get some big storms tomorrow afternoon. Not all that much in the southeast, though, you'll know. Not all that much in the southeast. And eventually it is beginning to turn fresher and cooler and brighter out to the west. And then as we go through to the end of Friday and Saturday, that thundery weather's out of the way, and what we've got coming in off the Atlantic then is like more in way of general rain, showers or longer spells of rain, but there could be some thundery bursts still mixed in. That's how the low resolution GFS is forecast things. What about the high resolution models? This is arpege first of all. So again, this morning we see showers break out in the southwest. So you see how the showers this afternoon aren't as widespread with arpege across Wales and South West England. There are some of them around. Could again be torrential and thundering in places, but much more scattered compared to how the GFS showed it. Into tonight, so storms are beginning to develop across Wales, South West England, some southern parts of England too, and then into tomorrow morning. And through the course of tomorrow, those showers and storms pushing northeastwards across northern England and parts of Scotland as well, followed by more in way of showery type weather from off the Atlantic and not especially thundering. GWV icon is looking like this. So again, we find that we've got showers in west and southwest this afternoon and into the sort of early part of the evening. One or two of those could be quite heavy, and then into the early hours, showers become more widespread up the western side. Tomorrow, we find those showers and storms pushing northeastwards across the country. Some big showers could be mixed in as well, and then following on behind, we've got showery bursts of rain coming in from off the Atlantic. The ECMWF looks like this from torrential.com, and again, we've got showers in the northwest, thunderstorms in the northwest this morning. Some getting going in the west through the afternoon into the evening. So again, particularly up this western side, heavy showers, torrential rain, thunderstorms up west side. Most central east areas drying hot through this afternoon and into the evening. Overnight into tomorrow, the showers then push eastwards and storms pushing eastwards. East Anglia, parts of the Midlands up to northern England affected by those downpours, and they carry on into the evening as well, especially through Scotland, northern and eastern parts of England. Some quite big downpours in places, replaced eventually by sunshine, by sort of showery conditions, sunshine showers or longer spells of rain by the time we get through to Saturday, and cooler air as well. What are we doing next? So this is Halam at meteosil.fi. You find all the links to these websites on the links page at GavsWeatherVids and with the description, or in the description at YouTube as well. So this afternoon, again, for the storms getting going across parts of Wales and South West England. They're quite scattered, but there could be a few around. Also, western and southwestern parts of Scotland as well. They intensify overnight up the western side, particularly moving northwards through the Irish Sea. And then into tomorrow, Halam shows those storms sort of pushing eastwards, maybe a little bit more scattered through the morning compared to some of the model output. But by the time you get through to the afternoon, I've got some pretty big showers around. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Some pretty big showers and storms through much of eastern England, the Midlands to northern England, back to Wales, and also going up towards Scotland as well. Torrential thunderstorms are possible in those areas, pushing further eastwards during the evening, then clearing away overnight to leave us cooler and fresher for Saturday. Euro 4, which is a UK Met Office product, looks like this. Again, we're at Meteosil. Showery rain or showers and thunderstorms in the northwest. Through the course of this morning into this afternoon, some scattered thunderstorms across parts of North and West Wales, some coming up the Irish Sea. Not many though, many places staying dry and hot until well into the evening, and then things really start to intensify. So this is 2 o'clock in the morning. We've got torrential storms coming up the Irish Sea from west and northwest Wales up through the Irish Sea to southwest Scotland, and particularly affecting Northern Ireland as well. Some really big storms around there. Into tomorrow, so through the morning, thunderstorms through Wales and into the Midlands tomorrow morning, and they carry on pushing northwards through the course of the afternoon Not showing quite as much perhaps for eastern parts of England though tomorrow, although that is actually a pretty decent cluster tomorrow afternoon across sort of eastern and northern England actually, and also coming down into East Anglia. And this one also bringing the far southeast into the firing line as well. And then it looks like Euro4 wants to develop another cluster of torrential storms there across parts of the Midlands, North Wales and North West England into the evening tomorrow. Things kick off again and they push northwards through northern torrential rain, with that going into Scotland through the early hours of Saturday as we bring more persistent areas of rain, probably not overly thundery, in from off the Atlantic as the air is cooling down and we'll lose the humidity. And the last part to look at is the WRF. I always think WRF shows these situations up quite well, so let's see what that's showing lastly. So again, we've got showers across western Scotland at the moment through the afternoon. We've got some thunderstorms developing across parts of Wales in particular, particularly mid and north Wales, and then into the early hours, again storms trundling up the western side, things really getting going on this western side of the country through the early hours. Most central and eastern areas have a dry but steamy night. Into tomorrow, we find plenty of storms coming through the Midlands, also affect some southeastern parts of England. So storms tomorrow morning through the Midlands into southeast England, also some parts of North Wales as well. They carry on pushing into eastern parts of England during the course of tomorrow afternoon, and then they push up towards eastern parts of Scotland as we bring cooler, fresher air off the Atlantic. And they've got plenty of showers, and they could be thundery showers as well, but it's a different air mass. It's an Atlantic sort of oceanic type air mass, I suppose. So yeah, we're looking at a pretty decent thundery breakdown here. I think most of the model output appears to be showing at least a chance of some thunderstorms around. Of course, as always with thunder, some places are going to miss out on this, and some places will stay dry, and then down the road, other areas will have torrential rain and lots of lightning and thunder. So it's always one of those situations in this country, or very often it is anyway. But I think thunderstorms are going to be widespread, particularly sort of overnight in the west, and then through tomorrow through more central, northern and eastern parts of the country. The far southeast, I'm not sure there's all that much evidence of the far southeast to get a great deal of thunder out of this, but most places I think have got at least a reasonable chance of seeing some thunderstorms from this breakdown. Starting across parts of Wales, northwest England, southwest Scotland, southwest England to as early as this afternoon, really, but they're quite scattered then. They get more widespread overnight in the west, and then affecting more central, eastern and northern areas tomorrow. By Saturday, we're back into much cooler and fresher Atlantic type weather. Right, so that's it for Stormwatch. We're going to be back later on with your 10 to 14 day video update, including all of the regular features. As I say, we've got a video coming up for America as well later on this evening. But for this video, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.